Good morning. Good morning. Make sure the mic's working. Utility. Improved bait. Excuse me. Am I ready to hit the play button? Oh, I need to check one more thing. Alright. Explore the bunker. I don't even know what quest I was working on. Let's see here. What's up, Dubrum? Man, I could have sworn I did this the other day, unless I'm thinking of something different. Yeah, I totally did this the other day, because we went down through the caves and everything. I wonder why it didn't, It's acting like it didn't. Well, hang on before we go any deeper down in here, because I gotta check something here real quick. 49. Okay. Let me... Okay. That's good there. That's good there. Okay, 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 okay. Now, I could have sworn I did this quest the other day. I would have to go back and watch my stream from the other day. But I could have sworn we already came down in here. Yeah, we totally came down in here. I wonder why it's wanting me to come do this again. Yeah, because all the death claws and everything. I totally did all this the other day. It's acting like I didn't save my progress from when I played last. Well, there's death claws here, which I gotta pay attention to. This is gonna be gnarly. Well, it's still safer than extracting in arc raiders, so. Ah! Come on, man. Load, 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 load. Where'd that fucker go, man? Where you at, mother? Oh, that's a different one. Just go, 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 go. Open! Open! Open sesame! Oh, I know where. I know what happened. I remember exactly where we left off. Never mind. I take it all back. I got here to the bunker and logged out here, so it just put me outside of the cave when I logged back in. So I don't have to. Okay, I don't have to redo all the get the code key and everything else. I'm just confused with how that was working. Okay, we're safe. We're good. I had a mild panic moment thinking I was going to redo the caves, but I do not. Okay. I'm going to avoid picking up a bunch of trash at the moment. This looks like some sort of a trap or something. Shoot flame up through the floor. Okay. Looking for hollow tapes. Stuck underground. My father. Finally, not the final year of med school plan I had in mind. Wow. So this is the story of a family who got stuck in here and dealing with the aftermath. Excuse me. Oh, I see a elevator down there. Okay. Coffee pot, very necessary. Yes, 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 yes. Security system manual reset. Throw circuit breaker in the laundry room. Open the air flue above generator. Activate circuit conduit upstairs and vents. All credit goes to Judy and her lucid dream running multiple hot plates at once. I wonder why it says all this stuff is optional. There might be something where I'm allowed to like crack a lock or something. I don't have to do it. So reset. Here is the... Nope, that's the third thing we need to do. First one was throw the bunker's breaker. What's up, Allie? Open the air flue, that's later. Okay. First and foremost, circuit breaker. Now we need to open the air flue. And now we need to reset the circuit breaker, which was upstairs. I did not get any sleep. So right after I finished the stream last night, like literally I was pushing the video live that I cut out and the entire town lost power.
Error. Handprint credentials required. Please approach nearest active scanner.
So it was like 5:45, 6 o'clock, something like that. Whole town lost power. No water, no power, no nothing. So I did not get a shower yesterday. And then we laid here, like all of us. It was, it's cooler weather, but yesterday was a warmer day. And we're still not completely in the cool season. And so by like 7 o'clock, all three of us were just like sweating. And because there's no fans, no air conditioner, nothing. And I ended up just laying on my concrete floor in the office, just laying on the floor to keep cool. And the power didn't come back till about 10 o'clock at night. So it was like 4 hours of just laying here going like, this is the first power outage we've had that lasted more than like 15 minutes this year. But something happened. We still don't know what, but it blew something at the local grid and it came back on in portions because like it came like downtown got power first and then another quadrant got power and then another quadrant, and we were the last quadrant to get power. It was like 10 o'clock at night. So I did not get a lot of sleep last night because I was just laying here sweating until like 10 o'clock. And then Chris had to get up and do laundry because she had a load of laundry in the washing machine that she had to finish up doing. I don't know. Both of us were kind of out of it this morning and grumpy. Which is why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna this morning's gonna be a slow morning. I'm very grungy feeling right now. I'm like, wah. But to be honest with you, it's not that bad when the power goes out in November, because when it goes out in June or May, dude, that sucks big fat donkey balls. When it goes out and it's like 45 to 47 degrees Celsius outside, and there's no fan and no AC. So right now it's like it was probably 20. I don't know. It's probably 28 degrees yesterday, which is not horrible. Still warm enough that I'm like sweaty. Anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling really grungy and grimy this morning. And I literally was like, when the alarm went off, I was like, I wonder if I should go like take a shower. And I was like, I'm not gonna take a shower first thing because I need to go to the park and do my exercises this morning after the stream. So I was like, there's no reason for me to take a shower now because I'm just gonna go to the park and get all sweaty in a few hours. But yeah, One of those mornings where it's like nothing is perfect, and so you get grumpy. There was a really good comedian I discovered. I don't even know his name. I came across his clips on TikTok like a week ago, and I've been watching his clips, and they've been quite amusing. But he has a bit on um, I think the bit is like women want happiness, but men just want peace. And I really it's like a 5 minute clip, and I just resonated with the whole thing because everything he was talking about was like just the idea of just wanting peace. And I was like, oh, that's so true, especially as I've gotten older. Like when something interrupts my my peace, um, and my like it makes me really grumpy. Like my peace is my air conditioning and my internet. Like if I have internet and air conditioning, I am a very content person. I don't need anything else. Like food at secondary. I've got internet and I've got air conditioning. I can sit here, I can work, I can be hungry and still be comfortable. Um, the spider bot face hanging. Dude, last night when I was playing with Deeks, um, he took me out to fuck, I don't remember where it was. Was it Blue Mountain? Working on Quest of Blue Mountain. Anyway, one of those zones, and off in the distance. So we logged. It was Blue Mountain because there was the matriarch was there, but off in the distance, he said there's these two giant ones that people are calling the king. And they're massive, but they're not actually in the zone. They're just off in the distance, crawling across the landscape. And they're these two massive, like city-sized spider bots, just like crawling across the landscape. And I was like, God damn, the more I play that game, I mean, I know there will come a point when the new shine wears off, but right now
Credentials recorded. Access granted.
the only reason I'm not playing that this morning is because I do have a pre-existing schedule with this game and Elder Scrolls Online, so I got to at least log on and play a couple hours of this. Otherwise, I would be playing that because I was like, I just woke up this morning going, I want to play Arc Raiders. I want to play Arc Raiders. Yeah, but where I live, I use the AC 10 months out of the year. Like, yeah, you need air conditioning where we live, where our homestead is. Department of Ag purposes. When we lived in Mexico City, you didn't need air conditioning. I mean, we lived 4 years there, never used, there was no AC unit in our apartment. You didn't need it. There was like April and May, you would need to turn on a fan because it would get like a little warm in the apartment. Man, I cannot find the sweet spot for this one. Oh. Ooh, automatic combat shotgun. Man, there's been lots of tin cans down here, which is nice. Back off, Sam. Automatic silos are being built in Appalachia. Hunting rifle. Record of divorce, the Blackwells. That's a possible code.
Degenerative neurological conditions. Room 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training, lab 206. Noon. Family medicine rotation.
Gracias,
Check your
Melis, por las rosas in TikTok.
Your daughter Judy's a busy woman, Senator, but not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel, and now you've gone too far. We're coming for you, and your family. This was your warning.
This was your warning. Judy says I should write. So he had a degenerative condition. These are some more locations of bunkers. Judy went out but never came back. Some kind of bat. And we have multiple codes. Okay. Let's try the first one. 1, 2, 1, 8, 5, 5.
Error. 6-digit code required.
0, 2, 1.
Code accepted.
Oh. Congressional access card and a holotape. Hang on. Listen to the holotape. Welcome to White Spring. Oh, there it is.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
The White Spring. When the inevitable, I like how they say that. When the inevitable comes. Okay. Well, we now need to head out and explore a bunker, which is where? Oh, over here. Oh, I've been over there before. But we're going to go back to our home base first. And then I'm going to go get some more coffee. It's a level 30 automatic shotgun. I think I'm using a level 35, aren't I? Yeah, if I could make this automatic, it'd be a lot cooler. Oh, automatic receiver. Okay, so I should maybe be able to mod the one I've got and make it automatic. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it's only for the other type of shotgun. Because this is the pump action. Xbox. Gonna scrap. Oh, I can't just drop it straight from here.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome
Now,
to
I
the
already
White
listened to
Spring.
that. I wanted to drop these.
Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike.
Oh, I'm about to max my
All
strength.
you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
I think I'm gonna take that. I think I'm gonna take this right here. Okay. Alright, that's still doing pretty good. Oh, it needs to be repaired. But yeah, I'm playing on the Xbox Series X, doing the Game Pass version of this game. I'm gonna play an ESO on the PS5. Rawr! Alright, I need some more coffee. But before I do that, I probably need to get to a safer place. I don't want to go AFK right here in my camp. We should be safe in here. I'll be back with more coffee.
Oh, how are we going to accommodate so many guests? They aren't even paying.
God, we got elevator music in here. That's hilarious. Why are you not drinking coffee, John Coons? It better be for health reasons.
You can always use an extra hand around here.
If it's not for health reasons, you need to start drinking it again, sir. I have had to stop drinking a couple times. I've got a sliding hiatal hernia.
Good afternoon, sir.
And I mean, it's probably been 2.5. It's been maybe 3 years ago. It flared up, and when it flared up, I couldn't drink coffee for about 6 weeks, and I was not a happy person for those 6 weeks. The first week was the hardest. Yeah, coffee is life. I would agree. I drink much less than I was drinking then, though. Fucking rat. Get away. Yes, coffee is great for you. Coffee enhances your memory, protects against cancer forms. I don't like tea. I do like some forms of tea. I drink Earl Grey 3 or 4 times a week. I like black breakfast tea, but I prefer coffee. I like the taste of coffee. I like the ritual of coffee. I love the smell of coffee. Tea is not the same. Tea is a great afternoon. Like, I like a cuppa in the afternoon, but yeah, mornings is I want black liquid gold. Get it in my veins. I like it hot, wet, and black. Ah! Yeah, I like Earl Grey. I can't get great Earl Grey. I can get a hold of Twinings or Twinings, whatever it's called, which is the only brand we can get out where I live. It's loose leaf is much better, but I do drink Earl Grey like 3 or 4 times a week in the afternoons usually. And then in the summertime, who am I kidding? It's always summer here. In the hotter months, Chris and I will make iced tea, and I make Earl Grey iced tea, and I drink. God, we'll go through. I'll drink 2 or 3 glasses a day when we do that. Well, the easy solution, John Coons, is you just go have a drink of coffee. I understand though if you're having medical reasons. Like when I had my last flare up with a hiatal hernia, like the problem was everything was not staying down, and so it was provoking acid reflux, and so I just had to suffer for a few weeks. But I have toned it way down because I was drinking about 2 liters of coffee a day, and I don't do that now. I drink 4 to 6 cups a day now, which I think is right in the recommended bracket.
Access granted. Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
Well, this doesn't look like it's turned off yet. Oh, I guess it was.
What do we have here?
Who's Modus?
No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent.
That's an AI.
And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway.
Oh, that is a badass looking
You,
bunker.
Goldstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside.
Oh, you're definitely an AI. Oh, that was cool. Are we going into the creepy vault?
Welcome to the White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
Yeah, I like the way we have it is we have a big French press, and it's a 1 liter French press. And before I was drinking like 2 of those by myself throughout the day, and then now we still make 2, but Chris drinks about a third of it, and I drink the other 2/3. I usually do every morning when we start off. I do 2 cups during the stream. And then towards the end of the stream, I will often go into the kitchen and I will say something like, I'm going to go see if there's any coffee left. So I have my 2 cups, then Chris gets up. She has her coffee. Whatever she leaves me is what I can finish off. To finish off the French press, it's usually another half a cup. So I usually get 2.5 cups every morning. And then we have breakfast, and she will make another French press, another liter press after breakfast. And then she will usually drink on that over the course of the day, and I will also drink on that over the course of the day. And I'll usually drink another 2 cups, so about 4.5 cups a day. And then depending on the day, I will also make an afternoon espresso after my nap. So EJ over on TikTok asks, is this worth it for the solid RP experience? It is if you play it like I play it. If you play it like a single player RPG, you can get as much RP out of it as you want. But it does depend on you, my friend. If you are someone who just likes to enjoy video games and have fun playing games and immersing yourself in the game worlds, then it's very easy to have an exploration playthrough, to play a roleplay playthrough. But if you're a Reddit troll who cries about how this, that, and the other, oh, I don't like Bethesda, well, why can't the game do this, that, and the other, and then you're going to be miserable. And you're miserable because of what you have inside of you, not because of the game. So if you bring a good attitude to the game, then yes, you can absolutely have a great time. I'm having a great time. It's very easy to have a great time playing video games. Look at it this way. You're sitting in an air-conditioned apartment with a console and high-speed internet playing a video game, which is a luxury to some people who don't have running water and air conditioning, and people who live in places where they're getting bombed every day and kicked out of their homes and killed because of genocide and war.
A few formalities before we proceed. This may sting.
Examination complete.
Now, we require a photograph for our records. Simply press the button when you're ready.
What have we got in here? Have I been to the UK? Yep. A few times. Not in a long time. My very first trip out of the US was to London when it was 1999. I was 19 years old. I went for 2 weeks. Went and saw Fatboy Slim at an underground club. I went out to Stonehenge. I went to Oxford. Went to the Bird and the Baby. Went to Tolkien's grave. Had a great time. And then I've been back twice. But I think the last time I was in the UK was probably... Wow. I bet it's been 20 years. It's 2004, 2005 was probably the last time I was back. And I'm never going to play Fallout London because it's not an official Bethesda project. So I traditionally don't play mods. I play official projects only.
An interesting bone structure. You are as God made you, we suppose. And done. We've made you a little present. Please step over to the dispenser. Custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
Okay, so they gave me some apparel, I think. I did Fallout 4 survival mode last year. But yes, the survival mode on Skyrim and Fallout 4 both can make those games into a completely different experience.
There you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision.
Conflicts of vision.
Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality. Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of.
Nah, man, the Enclave sounds creepy as fuck. I don't want to join these guys.
If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal.
So I have a question for those of you who
And
have
to
played
help
this game
yourself to
before.
some refreshments along the way. You must be
So in like Fallout 4, there are various factions in the game. And if you join one faction, you lock yourself out of other factions. Is that the same way here? Because I know from what I've seen up top that the Enclave is evil as fuck. Like, these are not nice people. Well, the AI is creepy and it hires creepy people. Like, the Enclave is not good. I don't know that I want to align myself with them if I'm gonna, because I definitely want to go do like the Brotherhood content. But I know the quest line has been leading me in this direction. So I don't want to miss out on something. I could do all the factions, says Allie. Okay, cool. Yes, trying games for yourself is the only way to know. Don't rely on other people to tell you. Not even me. But that's why I quit rating games. Like when I do reviews now, I don't score games. I don't say it's a 7 out of 10. I just say, here's what I liked. Here's what I didn't like. But that's it. Like, you make up your own mind. Dragon's Dogma 2. That was like 2 years ago. I don't know, man. I really didn't care for that game. There were parts of it I liked, but it just got really boring. Collect your refreshments. I think they're all down that tunnel.
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're seated, proceed down the hall. The Enclave has counted presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members. Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section.
What's up,
of the
Thindar?
evaluation.
Allie says it's worth doing for the power armor. What was your profession prior to your arrival? Ooh, what was I? Other. You could choose Karl Marx. They'll probably kill me on sight. Elvis Presley. 18th president? I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting. Why don't you step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results?
Discuss my results. That's funny, man. Where's your terminal? Over here.
It seems your exam results were... Well, the examination isn't required for a reason. Luckily, there is still one way you might be able to
display your worth to us. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents, squabbles,
Squabbles.
which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser. That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion, but we trust you will find a way to overcome it. Consider it a test of your resourcefulness. It's time for us to see what you are capable of.
Hang on, I'm reading something here. Oh, I need to check this out. So, the Expanse. So Owlcat is working on the Expanse game, right? And they just announced yesterday they did a dev diary, which I have not watched yet. But apparently, that dev diary, they're working with NASA on. Which is what Starfield did, by the way. They're working with NASA on what it's like to live and work in space, how mag boots act in space, how firearms react and sound in space, how space life changes people's tastes. We're gonna have to go watch that here in a bit, maybe. How long is that?
One of the
Oh, it's only 3 minutes long. Hang on, we might get sidetracked here really quick. Hey, I wonder if there's any Halo mods for, or excuse me, I wonder if there's any why did I say Halo mods? If there's any Stargate mods for Starfield. By the way, guys, I didn't know anything about Hightail until all this press came out about them buying their IP back and getting 10 years of funding and getting ready to drop into early access. I'm gonna probably go all in on Hightail when it starts, because I really like Minecraft with my brother and my nephew, and if that's gonna be something that is like an updated version of Minecraft, I'm thinking I might have to get on that bandwagon. They're going to do tech testing next week, and they said early access is going to be under $30, so it'll be pretty easy to get into. I'm hoping that's the case, Allie. I'm really hoping we get a DLC announcement soon. All right, hang on a second, guys. We're going to get sidetracked briefly. Let me go bring this up in a window. And we're going to open this up. And I'm going to go over here and do this. Yeah, I'm hoping the Game Awards. All right. Let me timestamp this. So this is the latest dev diary from Owlcat on their upcoming Expanse game. And apparently this is a deep dive into, they're working with NASA on things. So I wanted to take a look at this morning.
One of the biggest fears of an astronaut doing extravehicular activity, or EVA, is somehow becoming detached and floating away.
Can't wait for this game.
Hi, I'm Leroy Chow. I'm a former NASA astronaut and ISS commander. Owlcat Games asked me to help them to create what it's like to live and work in space. And then it's really a challenge to take that experience and make it into a realistic game, and that's where their team stepped in.
We wanted to strike the right balance, realism grounded in science fiction, not simulation.
During real spacewalks, we actually use tethers to keep ourselves attached to the vehicle. In a reactive game, that would be too clumsy, and so mag boots is a creative way to kind of compromise and keep it realistic, but also
the tap
be able to be
before they
reactive.
lock on.
But the fear is the same, becoming detached somehow and drifting away. And that's just one example. Even firearms
Fuck,
would
that
behave
looks good.
differently in space. Recoil and ballistics would also be different. People think about space as silent, but silence can mean danger. For example, inside of the spacesuit, there's a steady hum of the fan that's blowing oxygen over your face. The people at Owlcat Games did some research and figured out that vibrations caused by shots inside of a vehicle would translate to the hull and likely be felt through the mag boots.
We love the idea, but have to adapt it. Realism would mean almost no sound in combat. No vacuum, you hear more than astronauts do, but far less than in atmosphere. What you hear is what your character feels.
That's
Breath
interesting. So it's
comes,
vibrations.
Vibrations. The tension stays, and so does the fear.
That's interesting.
The mission crews train for months, even years together. The commander is chosen first and sets the tone. Just like in the game, trust takes time and shared experience.
The ship is crew's home. To craft the right atmosphere, we focus on the smallest of details. Life in space changes tastes. Astronauts often crave spices just to feel such sensations again. On pink water meals created from what could actually be grown in orbit. And in the same spirit, you'll even hear your companions discussing food and ingredients on the ship.
Nice.
We hope that our approach to blending realism with gameplay considerations will make players experience something engaging and truly immersive.
Well, given how immersive Owlcat's previous games have been, I have no doubt this is going to be something special. For sure. Osiris Reborn. So, what's really interesting to me is, so Owlcat previously, top down, but their games have always been amazing. Like, if you haven't played their previous games, Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous, Rogue Trader, holy shit, those games are immersive and fun. It's really interesting to see them take the step towards making a, third person, action RPG party based. I mean, I hate to throw this out there, but I have in the past, I think, already mentioned this, but like this is a Mass Effect style game that, for those of you who really loved Mass Effect, this is going to give you that same type of gameplay. I'm not going to be one of those people who says, "Oh, this is the next Mass Effect." It's the no, that's bullshit thinking. You can't think like that. Mass Effect is its own thing. This is its own thing. Exodus is going to be its own thing. That's another game that's from previous people who worked on Mass Effect, which is also a third-person action RPG like this game. Highly recommend the TV show if you have not watched The Expanse. I will 100% be playing a Belter. 100%. And I will have to go back and watch the show to get my accent ready. And I will 100% role play my Belter. If they don't give my character his own voice and I'm allowed to voice my own character, like I'll read my own dialogue, I will be reading it with my Belter accent. 100%. I can't wait. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with this game. But that's cool. So they're working on, which, like, we looked at what Starfield did. Starfield worked with NASA on some stuff as well. You heard the audio effects here when they're talking about those fights in space, in the vacuum of space. Everything sounded very muted, but you're feeling the vibration. So I'm assuming they're going to be having that translate through into the controller. Good stuff. I can't wait to play for sure. No. How dare you, Hector? CRN all the way. How dare you? All right, close that down. All right, we need to now go back out into the real world. Collect and hold White Spring tapes. Oh, where am I supposed to go here? Alright, I'm a little confused why it has a waypoint right here. See, that's interesting to me. Oh, see, okay, it was just pointing me towards the outside. Because now that I'm outside, it wants me to go all the way over here. Make that fall. Man, that's a ways down. What What I don't want to do is have a Starfield moment where I like fall down and break my leg. All right, I'll be right back. Having to manage a couple of cats here. We'll see how this goes. So, had to go say good morning to my grandniece, and while I was out there, Lucas is like begging to come in the room. But Blanca's already in here, and she's sleeping in the bed. He often sleeps in the same bed, but at a different schedule. She's in here in the mornings, during the morning streams. He's in here in the afternoon streams. Do not attack her, Lucas. The problem is he attacked her outside the other day. He's normally a very passive boy, but he attacked her yesterday, and he is not happy that she's in his bed. Hey, just lay down. I may need to just move the bed entirely so that she comes down over here. Last thing I need is a cat fight in my office. We'll see if that works. Lucas, you need to calm down, buddy. I'm gonna put you out of the office if you're not gonna calm down. You're normally not a macho cat. What is up with you? You're being all territorial the last couple of days. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the meds he's on. Maybe they're just making him feel defensive. Yes, lay down on the sheets. What are you crying for? Lay down. Alright, I think he's gonna lay down. Ew, what do we got down here? Alright, I just moved her whole bed down. It's not her bed. I mean, she sleeps in it in the mornings and Lucas sleeps in it at night. I have a cardboard box down here, so I just moved the whole box, or I moved her whole bed down on top of that cardboard box. So she's sleeping. Lucas is over on the bed, extremely upset. Because he's used to coming in and getting into the bed, which is on top of my bed, but usually he doesn't come in here until like 9 or 10 o'clock after the morning stream is over. So he's all, I don't know why he wanted to come in this morning. He was like begging at the door. Did I just hear something? Dude, I totally hear like... Oh yeah, I've got a caution. That's a crashed vert bird.
All clear.
Oh, what am I looking for here? Ah, this is what I'm looking for.
Kill.
Oh, fucking turrets.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Yeah, I've debated getting a cat tree like Co-Carnage has. But the problem is I only ever have one cat in here at any given time. That's not true. In the afternoons, I will have all three males in here. Usually. Lucas, Smeagol, and Frodo. But they all go to the bed. And like sleep on the big bed. I don't know how many of them would use the cat tree. She would use the cat tree. She's in here in the morning hours. She would probably use the cat tree. I might get one for Christmas. We'll see. I've joked in the past about getting a cat cam, but I've just been extreme. I'm very lazy about that kind of stuff because it's like, does it really add anything to what I'm doing? It's more work for me. Is it really gonna get me more views? I don't know. Do I worry about gimmicks like that? Not really. Alright, I think Lucas is finally gonna go to sleep.
Intruder.
I gotta find my way through here. Ooh, I definitely want all the fans, because man, I am always running low on screws. What is that? Oh, that's the automatron. Oh, hello.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Oh, well, there's a turret. Can't do anything with the turret. I'll let the turret do my dirty work. Oh, it's not actually gonna. 'Cause it's shooting.
And identify yourself.
It can't shoot what it wants to shoot.
Citizens will not be harmed. Intruder, identify yourself. Area secure.
There was two of them. I don't play it as an online game. I play it like a single-player RPG, and you can too. if you are willing to make that mental adjustment. I play all of the online games that I play. Dune Awakening, Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, Star Wars Republic, Lord of the Rings Online. Every single online game that I play like a single player RPG. Because that's what they are. They are single player RPGs with an optional multiplayer backbone that you can choose to completely opt out of if you want to. But it does require people to make a mental decision to just switch that part of their brain off, because some people can't. Some people are like, oh no, there's players running around in the background, it's ruining my immersion. That's a you problem, not a me problem. Like, do NPCs ruin your immersion when they're running around? No? Then why should a player character running around ruin your immersion? Just saying. But yes, I play all games as single player RPGs. I just answered your question though. All online live service games are built as single player RPGs with an optional multiplayer background. So the single player experience is exactly the same as it is in every single other game. It's exactly the same. The only difference is there's an optional multiplayer level to it, so that if you just go, hey, I'm bored of doing single player content today, I want to play with my brother, my wife, my sister, my friend, my spouse, then you can do that, which you can't do in traditional single player games. So this plays exactly the same as all single player games. Plus, you have the optional group-based content if you want to. Cryptid Sighting, Grafton Monster 927, 10-4. These are in dates.
Beverly Solomon, Cryptid Analyst, 92777. Grafton Monster Witness Report. Well, this is from one of those spelunkers that roam the hills looking for abandoned mining claims. Can you imagine? Well, the classic 4-foot wide shoulders, headless profile, deep sonorous cry. They got a good glance at it.
Deep
The
sonorous
witness didn't know
cry.
what it was. The description is very clear. It came out when she started playing mouth harp, apparently.
Going good, Anonix.
I'm gonna go out to look. Maybe that sound is the key.
Maybe the sound is the key. Okay, then we look the Snallygaster.
Beverly Solomon, Cryptid Analyst, 10477. Snallygaster Witness Report. Another interesting tidbit from the locals, this time about the Snallygaster. This one's for you, Teddy. Alright, so the witness overheard a loud, shrieking sound and was rushed by a dark shape in the woods. It was, leaping at them, or maybe flying. They took shelter in an old German settler's barn, and it couldn't get at them, which is what really interested me. It screamed and hollered outside all night until dawn, but they knew the 7-pointed star on the wall outside would keep them safe. Yikes. Guess I know what my next tattoo's gonna be.
Okay, and then Wendigo sighting.
Beverly Solomon, Cryptid
Not yet,
Analyst,
Allie, not yet.
102577. Wendigo Witness Report.
It'll get there.
This is a spooky tale. Okay, so this is my own personal sighting. I was up at the ski lodge this past week, enjoying some well-deserved R&R. I guess I can never really be off the clock, though, because I happened to see something hunched on the slopes ahead of me. I thought it was some old coat, you know? I was moving pretty fast, so I was just trying to avoid it. Anyhow, it just unfurls as I get close. Must have been 10 feet tall, but just all skin and bones like a dead dog. It had a deer's skull cracked open in its hands from the fresh kill it was eating. And as I go by, I get this powerful cold feeling through my bones. I thought to myself, you know, Bev, you really lucked out getting that tattoo before coming out here on this trip. I can't imagine what kind of things I want to see next.
Alright. Well, that tape just keeps running. Oh, there it goes. It finally stopped. Okay. Load the access tape into the Signet system terminal. System access tape. Initiate external connection. Oh, Jesus.
False alarm.
I knew it was going to happen at some point, but I didn't know where they were going to be coming from. Oh my god, that's a lot. Grenade.
Escape beginning, sir.
Oh no, that ricocheted back. I hear something else rolling around. Here it is. Me espanta un poco. Creo que cago en mis pantalones. Alright, now we can say... Fast travel. Alright. Turn instructions to White Spring. One of us. One of us. For everybody tuning in for the first time this morning, welcome aboard. We are playing Fallout 76 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from about 4:30 a.m. We're about an hour and a half into the stream this morning. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. You can watch where you prefer. Vertical format on TikTok, horizontal format everywhere else.
Helped us establish immensely. Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
This is my first time playthrough of the game. We're also going to be watching the second season of the show when it starts airing in mid-December and reviewing those episodes on YouTube. And don't forget, everything happens on YouTube in between the streams. So make sure to follow along there. That is the main channel. Don't forget the socials, Instagram, all that stuff. There's a Discord, there's a Patreon. There's a Homestead channel if you like cats, chickens, ducks, and all that stuff. Can I get through this one yet? I can. It's like an elevator? It is. Y si hablan español, buenos días. Aún es temprano. 6 de la mañana. Los streams están en inglés, pero también hablamos español. Mi esposa es mexicana. Nuestro homestead es en México. Empezamos todos los días a las 4:30 de la mañana de la hora de CDMX. Siempre estamos vivos en YouTube, Twitch, Kick y TikTok. Y todos los videos entre los streams están en YouTube. Guías de videojuegos, reseñas de videojuegos, reseñas de películas, series de televisión.
Yes. This should only take a moment. There. Please, step over to the dispenser.
Step over to the dispenser. But don't stick your dick in. That wouldn't be cool.
external connection hardware, scrambling the link between us and our closest and dearest system, the Kovac Muldoon orbital platform. An ever-watching eye, trained on Appalachia. In order to secure our connection once and for all, we'll need you to perform one last errand. Our records show several facilities in the region with uplink systems which that device should be capable of overriding. Simply plug the device into the console we've designated, and our modifications should give us the crystal clear connection we've missed for so long. Though standing well back is advised.
They're gonna nuke everything with the satellite, probably. I'm gonna feel really guilty if that's what's about to go down here. Speaking of really cool armor and stuff, if you guys haven't checked out this photos that Bubbleonia uploaded, him and a few people went to the Fallout Fan Festival this past weekend, and they have some really cool photos up in, and videos, from the Fallout Fan Festival up in Bubblonia's Discord. I don't know where the hell this is gonna, I'm not seeing where it's pointing at the moment. I mean, I know the exit, but I was trying to see if I could see it on the map. It may not pop the POI until I step out. What's up, Luke? Oh, I have to go through. Gosh darn it. Appalachia. That doesn't sound good. Alright, you gonna give me the POI now? I did forget to go get more coffee. There should be another half a cup left or so. I'm gonna have to go get that here in a second. My great-grandpappy's from Appalachia. And that's why my teeth look like they do. Mine are from Missouri, and that's why I look like I do. Actually, my parents were all from California, but they moved to Missouri. So I can make that joke since I was born there. Born and raised in the land of the backwoods. Dude, no joke. When I was God, I've joked about this before. My parents moved us out into the middle of the Mark Twain National Forest, and I can remember being like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, and my dad hired this local family that lived in the woods to come help him haul hay one summer and cut hay. And they had, like, they were mechanical geniuses. Like, they had put a Porsche engine inside of this old Massey Ferguson tractor body. Like, they were those kind of people. But they were also so, like, they had no running water, no electricity. They were inbred. Like, I didn't realize what that was until I went and saw Deliverance, like 20 years later, and I watched Deliverance for the first time. I went, oh my God, I lived next door to those people. Like, full on, like, just mentally not there, physically deformed. You know, they'd been screwing each other for generations, dude. I had no clue about any of that stuff until I was much older. And then I went, oh my God, I literally lived next door to those people. Number one rule of the Appalachia: don't fuck your cousin. Make your kids look funny. Sure got a pretty mouth, boy. I like the way you squeal. Oh, you shitting me? Oh! Get away! Get away! Still gotta go up. Still gotta go up. Your mama preferred the cousin blast. So this is a legit thing, Joe California. When I was growing up, the cult school that my family sent me to when I was like 6 years old, one of the families that lived on the compound like had a trailer. We did not live on the compound. We lived off the compound, but our parents sent us to school at the compound. But one of the families that lived in the compound lived in a trailer home. And single mother, 2 kids. The son was in my school, and his younger sister, her baby teeth literally rotted out of her face because her mom just let her live off of like soda pop and ketchup. So she literally would go through like a jug of ketchup like every 2-3 days, and she just suckers, lollipops, candy, soda pop, you know, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all that shit, and ketchup. So just a diet of like pure sugar, and her baby teeth rotted out of her face. She was like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, just rotted out of her face because of your mom just let her eat pure sugar. It's legit, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is a real thing. Whoa. I am getting loaded up with rads all of a sudden.
Yes. At last. Signal received. What?
Yeah, I actually need to call my dentist today for a teeth cleaning if I can get in tomorrow.
They appear to be everywhere. We suppose we understand now why it is you wanted to join us. Speaking of which, you've kept your end of the bargain. Let us fulfill ours. We've ordered the Kovac to drop off a little care package. Return once you've collected its contents.
Oh! What did I just get? Special delivery. Oh. What we got today? Oh, and of course there's raider scavengers there. Get away from my shit. Them's my goodies. Oh shit. What was that? Ah! Orbital scan beacon. Crafting item unlocked. Interesting. Yeah. Once I get in here, I gotta get my rest of my coffee. I'm thirsty. All these backwood tisms have made me thirsty. I gotta wash the trauma of my cousin's uncle down. One of us.
Back at long last.
God, that creepy smile.
Now, as a new member, we may call on you from time to time. You, of course, will be compensated for such efforts. We'll be sure to have a disbursement of whatever it is being used for currency up there these days
Caps,
credited
baby.
to your account. Otherwise, you're now free to explore the bunker. Our production center has a variety of goods available for purchase, as do our medical bay and science wing. And given the state of things above, you may find our military wing of particular interest, though full access will require a bit of self-promotion.
Self-promotion?
Now, did you have any final questions before we approve your admission?
Let's just get to it then. What's interesting about the military wing?
The facility's generals reserve the finest equipment for their personal use. Such items are only available for purchase there,
Okay.
though special clearance is required.
Okay.
It also happens to be the location of the bunker's command center. Should knowledge of the region's nuclear missile systems be at all intriguing to you?
Now that I'm in the Enclave, what secrets do I get to do? Lincoln was killed by aliens, wasn't he?
That information is not currently stored in our memory banks, but that doesn't mean it's not true.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, our personal knowledge had been greatly limited due to the violence wrought by our previous residents. But should you find any old recordings or logs, you're welcome to give them a once-over, though some will require military clearance to access.
I actually have military clearance, don't I, from the previous quests?
Understood.
Elsewhere?
Then we needn't keep you any longer. Welcome, member, to our little enclave.
One of us, one of us. Alright, I need to go downstairs to the military bunker.
Greetings, member. Welcome to the White Springs Military Wing. From here, local generals oversaw the region's thermonuclear missile silos.
One of us.
And enjoyed access to a trove of military intelligence and materiel.
God, that smile is
And the proper
creepy,
clearance.
dude.
Disappointingly, however, the military clearance systems were specifically never integrated with our own. An egregious insult, in our opinion. This means, unfortunately, that to gain access to these lovely tools, you'll need to earn your clearance by attaining the rank of general.
Oh.
You'll need to register with the bunker's promotion system
Oh, okay.
Accumulate enough and you'll be promoted to the rank of general and granted access to the region's nuclear silos.
Interesting.
And while we're unable to promote you directly, we can help. The facility had an old military operations system we managed to get our claws into.
Okay.
Using this system, we can now issue commendations of our own. If you help us, that is. All you need to now is access any of the military systems terminals against the back wall to start your rise through the ranks.
Register with the promotion system. Activate automated promotion system.
Promotion system engaged. Welcome, Private. Accessing bunker records for previously completed support operations. No records of support operations found. System requires additional commendations. Valid acts include target elimination operations, bunker support operations. Completion of tasks will result in immediate issuing of commendations. Good hunting.
Okay, so this is like something that could be done ongoing, because it's like different events or epic creatures or scorch beasts. So as I kill creatures, I will earn commendations, or if I participate in events. Okay. Interesting. But it looks like that is essentially something that can be done over time. A Voltec radio broadcast. Man, I have... I wonder if there's a list that anybody has made of the order of quests that you should do. There is a Reddit thread from 2 years ago called the Definitive Fallout 76 Order Guide. Chapter 1. The responders. Oh, wow. This person has a huge list of things. Oh, I'm doing these totally out of the order that this person recommended. Wow, that's a complex list of things, dude. Responders reborn. This just feels like something I don't want to go out of my way to like kill creatures. If I've done, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing in New Arrivals. Looks like it was Because I did get inoculated against the Scorched Plague. That does sound like something that would probably be the next good place to start. Because I don't want to do this one. The Brotherhood of Steel sounds awesome. I definitely want to do that one eventually. But let's find out more about the Scorched Plague. And, by the way, this one, I'm assuming if we're going to be going up against Scorched Beast, that's going to get me the 10 things I need to get the credit for the other one anyway. So we need to listen to the Overseer's broadcast on the radio. I'll be right back. Alright, listen to the Overseer's broadcast on the radio.
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the Overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting in Sutton.
In Sutton, she said. Am I actually gonna meet her? Pues vamos a ver qué hay aquí. What's up, Shiny? Doesn't look promising. Gone fission? That's cool. What is up with all the... Oh, that's not actually ammo. I was gonna say, ooh, scrap box. Is this someone's camp? Who is the smiling man?
Smile, and the whole world smiles with you. I've heard the moon can be blue, and I trust that to be true. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. At least.
That's creepy, dude. That is a creepy ass face, man.
But this is wondrous strange.
Dude, I can't look at his face. That's legit gonna give me Whoa! Fuck me! Fuck me! Didn't see you there! Didn't see you there! Didn't see you there! Holy shit!
Human.
Is the smiling man just a distraction to get me down here? Did you lure me? Did you purposely do that to me, you mother? I can't look at his face. That was too much. That face is too much. I can't look at it. Ugh. It's like a clown face, man. Stay away.
Yesterday upon the stair.
Alright, what do we got down here? I wonder if the overseer is actually here. I need to check something real quick. No, hang on. Oh, it's pump action though. I won't be able to do what I thought I could do. I'm getting close to my cap again, man. I have to go sell a bunch of stuff. Sure got a pretty mouth, boy. Squeal. Squeal like a pig. Wee, 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 wee. If you know, you know.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh, she's
I
literally
almost-
here in person.
It's just so good to see you. Let's talk downstairs.
I had
Cozy
no
as
idea
this
that I was
place is,
literally going to
there's
meet her.
someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around.
I had no idea. I literally thought it was going to be another tape. Granny, you are packing. Follow you down the stairs any day of the week.
Let me introduce you to Davenport. He's been helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye on Appalachia.
Oh, so good to meet you. The Overseer has been so excited to see everyone again. Once you've acquainted yourself with our new arrivals, I may have some field work for you.
Field work for me.
I couldn't have pulled this place off without him. Let's talk. It's good to see you, but we need to focus on the inoculation. Is it done?
Yes, it is.
Good, because we're gonna need a lot more of it. Have you been to the mountains lately? It's not just us anymore. People from outside Appalachia are coming in. I snuck around two of the larger groups and saw them both building. Walls, housing, defensive positions. They're coming to stay. Each and every one of them is walking into a medical crisis they don't even know about.
All right. Why? Why are they coming? Why now?
I don't know if you've been following the rumors, but there's something in the mountains. No one's managed to get into it yet, but one thing's for certain. It's a vault. I eavesdropped on some of the newcomers, and whatever is inside there has gone from speculative guesses to full-blown fantasy. Stories of untold riches would draw groups of people even before we turn the world into a wasteland. Hope and greed are powerful motivators.
They are indeed. Well, I can tell you have a theory about this vault. Don't keep me in suspense.
I don't want to lead us down the wrong track, but I've got my suspicions. The gold people are finding in the rivers can't be a coincidence. But first, we need to make sure the newcomers don't get infected.
Why don't we just take everyone to ABR Medical?
We can't rely on that old hospital holding out indefinitely. There's only one machine. It's a dangerous location. The list goes on.
What do we know about the newcomers?
Judging by the architecture, the ones to the north are the old Raider pals that crazy robot Rose keeps going on about. You might, need to talk to her about them. See if she can arrange a meeting or whatever their word is for we need to talk, don't shoot us. The ones to the south look more like a caravan
Please don't
of
shoot.
families, but who knows what they've been through. Don't let your guard down around either of them.
Okay, you can count on me.
Thank you. Really. It's good to have my Vault family around again.
Oh, there is no family. There's you
Anyway,
and me,
I'm
lady.
sure you must have other questions. We can talk about them now if you want. Or if you're ready to head out, just be careful out there.
We have two side quests that are part of this overquest. Talk to Rose or the settler leader. Oh. high-powered magnet. There's all sorts of goodies in here. Oh, hopefully I muted before I sneezed all into the mic. I have so much junk I'm gonna have to take care of because my stash is full again. Oh, there's another one. Excuse me. Alright. Friendly, don't shoot. Sounds like a, hey, you know what? I don't like her hairstyle, but, nothing a paper bag won't fix. That booty's got some, it's got something to it, man. The bangs, you know, like I said, I can fix the bangs. Just need a paper bag. That's what you call a brown bag special, kids. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, if you can't make yourself laugh, you know? Oh, Jesus. Good times. You gotta procreate in the new world, right? Gotta repopulate the Appalachians. We gotta start somewhere. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna wrap here, guys. I have got to go. I need to go to the park, do some exercise. I've got to take a shower after yesterday, now that we have water and power for the moment. The plan at the moment is it's probably going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hour. But then I'm going to come back. We're going to go right back into Arc Raiders is the plan. But I need to go to the park, do some exercises. I got to come back, take a shower. I need to eat breakfast. It'll be at least an hour and a half. But the plan is to roll right into Arc Raiders and play that for the next few hours today. And then this evening, Chris is taking my grandniece back in the afternoon. So I don't know if she's going to be back, what time she's back. So we'll play the afternoon by ear. The afternoon stream I might do Cyberpunk because I haven't played in a few days. But we'll see. In the meantime, I'm off to the park, and I'll catch everybody here in a little while.